time I experienced whether rain or shine.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Because, I mean, mothers were on their feet, dancing and jamming and enjoying themselves. And yesterday, the portrait of Mother's Day, was amazing. It was super, it was so beautiful. So, hey, to all the mothers who were able to represent Happy Mother's Day to you, and also to my mom, Happy Mother's Day to you, Mom. We love you and cherish you so much.
Okay, obviously, you're making me look like a bad child. But
I know you're going to do that.
Day. Happy Mother's Day to my lovely mother and every single person that is literally a matriarchal force, from my auntie to my cousins. Love, love, love you. And happy belated birthday to my auntie. Okay. But we're celebrating a lot of things today, including records and the fine art of stand-up comedy. Yeah. In the meantime, in case you're wondering who we are, my name is Lourdes Alexandra Okong. His name is Eko Kumpson. Yep. And together we host
30 Minutes.
And what is 30 Minutes about?
A social media show where we talk about anything and everything that's trending on social media. So once you guys are talking about it, we are here to, to lay right here and also, digest it a little bit. But hey, social media has been blazing because a woman has been able to do it again. I
like how you're saying woman and looking at me. Yes, 100%.
Are you a woman?
I know, I'm just saying. It was very dramatic. A woman! A cat, a goat, like if you saw a goat walking around. But no, like Eko said, records are being broken, and once again, it's by a woman, via culinary attempts and endeavors. Hilda Bassey is all you're talking about, and Hilda Bassey is what we're talking about today too. What else is thrown into it?
Like somebody tried a comedy thing and it went, like it fell down flat. And we have every right to apologize to all our comedians right here in Ghana who we say are not funny. They're actually really funny.
A lot of them aren't funny though.
They are all funny.
No, they're
not. They are trying.
They're really
trying.
Not. Okay, you can say that.
But we're going for a quick commercial break. When we come back, we'll get to know everything that's happening on the show. But hey, don't forget that you can send us a message on our social media platform with the hashtag
30 minutes.
And also you can drop us a WhatsApp message on our WhatsApp line 0204447033. We'll be so glad to read a message for you. But before that, we'll go for a quick commercial break. When we come back, Hilda Bassey is all we are talking about.
And so, day 4 continues. What a welcome we had at the Pagapio Palace. From speeches to dancing to symbolic recognition, the palace treated us well. From the palace, the caravan headed to the crocodile ponds. Now to touch or not to touch? This was definitely not for the faint of heart.
Hey, Charlie, that's in some way.
And finally, on part 2 of day 4, we visited the actual northernmost border of Ghana. Watch the Heritage Caravan Diaries, day 4, part 2, every weekday.
Welcome back to 30 Minutes right here on City TV. This is a social media show. We talk about anything and everything that's trending on social media. So once you guys are talking about it, we are here to every single day of the week, Monday to Friday, to talk about it. Because, Charlie, this is what we live and we die for,
Hey, I don't know about die for.
This is what we live and we live for.
Let's chill.
We live and we live for.
But we're very passionate about what we do, is what he's trying to say, which is very dramatic language.
Anyways, I just don't get you with
that
one.
Because you really overdid it there. I'm thinking, yo, this guy's saying we're out here sacrificing ourselves like we're Jesus. You need to chill. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, of course, we'd love to hear your thoughts and feelings on any and everything that we're discussing. So make sure you send them via the hashtag 30 minutes across all social media platforms, including our WhatsApp line, 020-4444-7033. In the meantime, 27-year-old Nigerian chef and content creator Hilda Bassey is the talk of town because she's attempting, or actually has attempted, to hit the world record for the Guinness World Book of Records for longest cooking marathon. Before her attempt, there was the fact that an Indian chef from central India by the name Chef Tandon actually hit the marker with 87 hours and 45 minutes. As of this afternoon, Hilda's hit hers with 96 hours and counting, because guess what? Once she got the 96 hours, she decided to go a little extra and head for 100 hours. So that's the tweet from the Guinness World Book of Records saying, we're aware of this amazing record attempt. We need to review all the evidence first before officially confirming a record. And by the way, the whole confirmation process takes 12 working weeks. So we have to wait for 12 weeks. In the meantime, Hilda's been killing it as of Thursday 3 o'clock GMT. She's been cooking and cooking and cooking. She gets a 5-minute break per hour, which they use to massage her and check her vitals. So there's actually an emergency room built at the back of the kitchen.
Shock.
And more so, it has been a very celebrity, star-studded event because people have not only come to visit her, but they've come to enjoy her good food. Man, oh man.
It feels good. For me, I'm very, very excited about this because it shows that, hey, whatever a man can do, a woman can do better in life. I mean, she's nailing it right there. And you see, for me, what is really now getting me a bit scared or worried is this whole thing of we have to review everything. Because then again, does it
do you know what? It's good that she's doing the extra hours just in case.
Just in case, you know, if they decide
so it could be
it's
approximately
like,
96 hours.
Exactly.
But I feel like she's definitely in for the win.
Yeah, she's in for the kill. She's
Yep.
even killed it already. But now
has.
it's like, you know, let's just make it super, you know, exciting and also, I mean, crazily challenging for the next person who wants to attempt it. Because, hey, to cook continuously and take only 5 minutes break per hour for how many hours? 100 hours?
Yes. So the pictures that you're looking at are of her at Lekki in the kitchen, the built kitchen for this particular world record. She's being visited by patrons, fans, and just general Nigerian supporters, including the Lagos State Governor, Babajide Sanwo-Olu. The Vice President gave her a ring. As of this afternoon, the President of Nigeria, or the former President of Nigeria, that is Bubu, decided to tweet about her. Tiwa Savage came through, and Nyanya came to grind his waist a little bit. And best believe that whilst we were here doing Rain or Shine with a portrait of Mama, the Nigerians are also doing Rain or Shine with this particular event. So safe to say, everyone is rooting for Hilda Bassey.
Yeah, I mean, it's so good and it's so beautiful to see. But Charlie, we have some, you know, a few videos here and there for you to get to see what was actually happening, you know. So, you know, check out these videos because for me, I'm intrigued seeing and hearing this. So you also check it out.
All right, so there you have it. Some shots of Hilda Bassey in the kitchen for the world record of longest cooking marathon in Lekki, Nigeria. And
beautiful.
Man, oh man, it's
So
great
beautiful.
to see. We were just having a discussion whilst you guys were enjoying the videos that it would be so annoying if, for some reason, they decide to not give her the title.
Man.
Everyone's rooting for her.
Yeah, I'll be so
even
praised.
Chef Tandon, who actually she beat the record of.
It's also exciting. So you see, but one thing for me is, one thing that stands out watching this video is the fact that Nigerians actually came out to support, like to eat and make sure like, yo, Charlie, if you cook, we are here to eat. So continue cooking because we are here to eat. And it's so beautiful to see Nigerians going all out for one of their own to make sure her name is etched in the Guinness Book of Records. That's so beautiful to see. And I want to say congratulations to every single Nigerian in Lekki who made it a point to be there to support her, to all the celebrities, to the government officials, to anybody that mattered in society who was there to also support her. I want to say congratulations to you. And also congratulations to you, Hilda. At this point, for us, we are here to celebrate you and tell each other, you know, it's
man,
really,
oh man,
really
you do all. For a lot of you that don't know, this is actually not her first competitive feat. In fact, in 2021, she competed in the Jollof Face-Off, where literally any single country or West African country that prides itself with being the best in Jollof face off together. And she won, by the way, against her Ghanaian counterparts. Ouch. But regardless, she clearly took the competitive spirit to a different level. And here she is, breaking records. As of right now, 96 hours and counting, heading for 100 hours within the cooking marathon.
That would be crazy. That would be crazy. But hey, Guinness Book of Records had to tweet about it. So let's check out the tweet from the Guinness World Records. Yeah, because, I mean, it was so beautiful. They had to do it, you know. Yeah, so, I mean, I think we read this earlier. It says we are aware of this amazing record attempt. We need to review all the evidence first before officially confirming a record. And, I mean, we were saying, like, Charlie, you know, they shouldn't take this from her, you know. Like, they shouldn't take this from her. Like, if they try doing it, we are coming for you, Guinness World Records. We'll come for you.
Anyway, we're hoping for the best. Hilda Bassey, congratulations once again. And now that you've heard everything that we have to say about this feat, this amazing feat, let's see what you're saying on social media about it too. All right, so Ben Word says, may the Almighty God bless the work of her hands. She is just outstanding. Well done.
And outstanding is even an understatement.
Victor K says, I cook beans for 5 hours straight and I don't receive any recognition. Maybe you should contact Guinness.
Like, what should we recognize you for?
Like, Miss Palulu says, this is such an incredible feat, such tenacity. What an inspiration going for such a record, doing what you love. Congratulations and well done.
Well
Absolutely.
done.
Sakai says, so proud of her watching her live on the IG these past few days. It has been very emotional and inspiring at the same time. Well done. Kenna says she really did it. Saw her intro video on TT and now we're here. Congrats, Queen.
What's TT? Twitter
TikTok.
timeline or TikTok?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
All of Grace says, regardless of race or color, consistency and hard work pay off any day. She's loved and celebrated.
Yeah.
Anna says, I told my family I won't cook jollof, iyan or amala as it doesn't cook, but they never believed. Thank you, Chef Hilda, for the proof. Ayo says, Hilda Bassey's cookathon is everything our recent election could have been. Goal-driven, trend-setting, record-breaking, youth-centered, non-divisive, diversity, enriching, and nationally empowering.
Charlie, we like to compare some of these things.
Deborah says, so impressed and inspired of a truth. If you put your mind to a thing, you will surely achieve it. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Jamin says, Nigeria is a great country and Nigerians are strong people. When a Nigerian is determined to achieve something, only death can stop him. Hilda Bassey is a perfect example. Couldn't agree more.
Yeah, I mean.
The Adebi says that let's not cry when we see others do what we are scared to do or can't do. Celebrate greatness and one day you'll be celebrated too.
Yeah. Celebrate greatness and one day you will be celebrated too. And I love her tenacity. I love her great. And this is what we should all emulate.
We're so excited for you. This is
super.
So amazing.
If you can even make it 101 hours, maybe just do it.
You're young, you're passionate, and you're doing what you love to do.
Do it.
Just chefing it up in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we're chefing it up with the content that we deliver to you, but now we have the option of putting it or you viewing it on YouTube. Make sure you scan the QR code that will appear on Echo's side in a few minutes. Better yet, if you're feeling super technical, my mistake. Super technical, you can just type into your search bar, CityTube, and voila, you are introduced to our world, which is actually also your world. Sports, content, news, business, entertainment, you name it, it's all there, waiting for you to comment, subscribe, or share.
We'll go for a quick commercial break. When we come back, we get to appreciate our Ghanaian comedians because comedians are doing super well. Don't go anywhere.
Don't know about
this
that.
is 30 minutes.
young woman in Ghana is going to be empowered enough to be the light and the heart of our society.
I am committed to ensuring that these NGOs are supporting government efforts and not the opposite.
We have developed a very effective cycle of admitting and rehabilitating young women in need.
I want to be your soldier. I don't just want to be in the program. I want to be by your side.
Get her ready.
You're saved and you're brought here to make something of yourself. Only rule is that you stay as good girls.
Our investigations will focus on organizations with a seemingly clean sheet.
You will fail. You know why? Because I never lose.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. In case you're wondering what channel this is City TV. It is entirely your world. And currently, right now, you are watching the pair that hosts 30 minutes. We literally lay out every single conversation that you're having on the timeline, discuss it here, and of course, we will not be able to do that without yourselves. So make sure you send your thoughts, your feelings, your opinions to the hashtag 30 minutes across all social media platforms, including our WhatsApp line 020-444-7033. And as we are moving from the art of cooking, we're moving it to the art of comedy, specifically stand-up comedy, which, well, personally, I don't think we have a wing of it just yet from this side.
I think we do.
Your comedy is bottom barrel. Anyway, take it away.
Anyways, but like Khalid would love to say, if it be easy, do There's a video circulating on social media where a comedian tried to crack a joke, and you know, it looks like it fell down flat because nobody was laughing. Like everybody was just like
hashtag Kelvin boy.
Anything. That was a good one.
It was.
Well, let's check out the tweet of like what the person had to tweet, and then after that, we'll check out the video. Let's judge if it was like, you know, if it was funny, if the guy did well, you know, if yeah. So let's check out the tweets from Twitter. But it reads, so Alhaji Wejon says, but nah, let's speak facts. Stand-up comedy isn't our thing. No bro, they laugh safe. And there in your shot, you have comedian Warriors, one of our own. Yeah, you know, so now let's go and check out the video of what he actually had to talk about. Let's see if it's funny. If he makes us laugh in the studio, then he was actually funny. But if he doesn't make us laugh, then you know, let's check the video out.
What is it with our current generation? They came up with this new dance. When they are dancing, then they are like this. Like this. Their eyeballs, they want it to vanish. Recently, a lady called epilepsy. I didn't even know. I thought she was dancing. And trust me, she died. She was on the floor. She was... she's dead. And it's so crazy. Guys, let me tell you the main reason why you need these perfumes. There was a time, how many of you know how to use, how many of you have ever used that warm perfume? And the one in the air refresher, the one that perfumes every 3 minutes, 4 minutes. How many of you have tried? It's for rich people. Please raise up your hand if you have tried it before. If you are poor, if you went to Saito, you didn't use it. And that's I just went here. Amina, Shamiatare, Misha, Adentia. Okay, prepare school. Peter Papa pick a barrel. Peter Papa pick a barrel. Elephant doors were harrow. So now, do you know that air refresher on the wall? Last time I took a lady to the house. The lady's body odor. The thing is supposed to be, spraying every 5 minutes. Immediately the lady entered my room, the thing started spraying. Then I was like, hey, Amina, I mean, I go out. I mean, I went out. And then I came inside, the thing stopped. I said, I mean, I come inside. She came inside, the thing.
All right, so there we have it, an attempt at being a stand-up comedian. Unfortunately, he's definitely not breaking any records because of the tough crowd that he's facing. But it does bring to light the art of comedy. And the thing about comedy is, depending on which region you're from or in, it differs. So, for example, in the UK, most of the comedy is set on sarcasm and it's supposed to be intelligent and a little bit thought-provoking. With Americans, they're a bit more literal. They have a punchline at the end. In Ghana...
They also like to talk about their experiences a lot.
Exactly. In Ghana, no comments. I don't know what's happening here.
No, in Ghana, so that's what I think. In Ghana, I feel like sometimes we go extremely vulgar with the whole comedy thing because you want to make it very thought-provoking, let people be like,
how can you be
I never thought about this.
And vulgar at the same time?
No, but that's what I'm saying.
Everyone's going to be distracted by
you would want it to be thought-provoking. Yes, but then you make it vulgar and then everybody's like, and you know, we are very, very like, no, don't say this in my presence. And then Ghanaian comedians just want to like say just like that. And they try to talk about experiences and then you can clearly tell that, hey, not like you've not really been through this experience. You're just, trying to use it for comedy. But some of them are doing really well.
Another thing that people should stop doing, comedians actually work with an entire team. They actually don't write the jokes all by themselves. Please be open to writers or people within your team. Please be open to writers. Just like songwriting too. A lot of people try and write their own songs. It's not a bad thing to have a songwriter or to like buy a song. Please do the same with comedy. Because best believe that the comedy's not given. Unless it's within presentation skills. That's when we usually like, crack up a little bit. But when it's like pure stand-up comedy, it can be very awkward for our people.
But then
We're
again,
hoping for the best.
We are here to let you know that we are here to, put us on our toes. Like our Ghanaian comedians, some of them are doing really, really well. Talk of Obian Ponsan, Lexi the comic, even comedian Warriors himself.
What's the one that likes to eat? SD Kile or something?
SDK,
cameraman,
Foster Romanos, this guy with the big head, like with this Clemento
Are you talking
Suarez.
about yourself?
No, Clemento Suarez. Clemento Suarez's head is bigger than mine.
His head isn't big.
His head is bigger than mine.
No, it isn't. Yours is definitely bigger.
No, Clemento Suarez's head is bigger than mine.
Oh,
so yeah, I mean, you guys are doing so well, but we just want you to, like a notch higher. Let's down the vulgar nature a little bit, of course, Charlie. Sometimes it goes overboard sometimes, yeah. But Charlie, like Kalije will say once again, if it be easy, do it. We are not comedians. We are just here to talk about what's trending on social media.
Actually,
on social media.
if I decided to pursue it, I'm pretty sure I'd do a great job.
Wow.
I wouldn't include the random swear words in various Ghanaian languages as they do. They always mention the K word at the end of their jokes. I don't know why. Just give it a rest.
Anyways,
we do hope for an uplift in the comedy community. But till then, we'll head over to your reactions and see what you're saying.
So funny. GH Lada said he doesn't seem to have control over the language. He's struggling to even make sense of what he was saying. Charlie, that's hard. Senior Gate says the guy is so funny that he had to add comedy to his name before one knows what he did do. Oh, Charlie, that's such a bar. That's such a jab. Beblino says, I hope it's not a Beblino, I know. To be very honest, both stand-up comedy and his skits are not funny. He's emotional too. I remember he held a space and people were saying he should change his style of comedy or better still stop. He blocked all of them, including me. Oh, Charlie, so you should just block. Are you sure the block is not what is making you say this? Moving on. Wayo. Okay.
Should do me wayo.
Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun.
Charlie, brought the country hard. You laugh small, no, you have to think about your problem, Charlie. So people cannot laugh too much. I can understand. Ejenim says, the funny thing is say, if a day there, I would be laughing so he doesn't feel embarrassed. But I know sometimes some of the audience actually do that just to keep you going.
How can you fake? Laughter is one of those things that you definitely can't fake. It's so big when you're faking like a giggle.
The Yamin says, is the presentation that's not making it catchy. He got some cool jokes there. Yeah, and I feel like sometimes the presentation also goes very, very badly. The joke, you can see like where the joke is going, but then the presentation of the joke or the whatever it is, it's not going as it's supposed to be. Because once you add the mannerisms and the aesthetics to it, that's what makes it. That also brings the funny bit of it out. But if you just want to be standing there and then crack it and you're just superly aggressive, it knocks it off and then people are not able to enjoy
Long story short, we have a long long.
But it's a long story short.
Long.
And it's rather a long way to go.
That's the point of the joke. It's so not cool when people have to, like when you explain jokes, Echo does that all the time.
Yeah.
I know we have a really long way to go in terms of our comedy community. But till then, all the best, guys. We hope for better performances. Anyway.
Right here in the city, we want to say a very big thank you to every single person who made their portrait of Mama Mother's Day dinner. And also the promotion is a very, very big success. We want to say thank you to all our sponsors, patrons, listeners and viewers of City FM and City TV for making the portrait of Mama 2023 a success. To Tasty Tom, Verve Duvernay, Dano Milk, Juice Guy. Thank you all for making it happen.
Okay, and whilst we have the displeasure of hearing him every day in our ears, you get the pleasure of seeing him every Thursday at 7 p.m. for Vox Pop Central. Join Tajuddin Abdullahi as he asks the citizens burning questions.
He couldn't keep himself. He couldn't. Sports Panorama is on every Friday at 7 p.m. And then Benjamin Nketiah takes his seat with his beautiful sick tune. And you have Susu Graham, Nathan Kwa, Evans Sofuchuman, Pichichi, and Coach Christopher Nimley, jabbing all the teams in England. Will Arsenal win the league? You get to find out on Friday on Sports Panorama.
All right, and we're no longer on Go TV channel 182, but instead we're on Go TV channel 117. So if you have a Go TV decoder and you're trying to get down with the city, make sure you take a note of that.
All right, and can you sing? Are you between the ages of 18 to 24 years? Do you have what it takes to win 20,000 Ghana cedis? Tomorrow is the deadline. So please make it a point to send your entry to WhatsApp number 0558-973-973. Your name, your contact, your age, your location, and a short voice note singing your favorite song to our WhatsApp number that I mentioned earlier, but I'll give it to you again, 0558-973-973. And we will be looking forward to receiving you in the audience because you stand a chance of winning 20,000 Ghana cedis, Charlie. And that form is no joke. So make it a point to send it. Tomorrow is the deadline, by the way. I was on radio today to talk about it. I know it was super exciting. A lot of entries were coming in. So now that we are doing it here, could be the last time that we are doing it.
Could be.
So make sure you send it before the 20K passes you by.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we'd love to use this opportunity to wish our very own, my fave, one of my work besties, actually, a big happy birthday. Happy birthday to Jude Duncan. We love you. Yeah. Oh my God, dude. Yeah. We absolutely appreciate you. We adore you, and we hope to see your elevation carry on throughout your years. Happy belated birthday to my aunt, Auntie Rachel. She's all the way in America. She's always watching us.
Wow.
Love you, love you, love you. Thank you for being an amazing second mother, and God bless you. Till then, God bless you all, to be honest. We'll catch you same time tomorrow. My name is Lourdes Alexandra Opong.
My name is Eko Kumsin. Stay safe, and the week just started. See you tomorrow.
And so, day 4 continues. What a welcome we had at the Pagapio Palace. From speeches to dancing to symbolic recognition, the palace treated us well. From the palace, the caravan headed to the crocodile ponds. Now to touch or not to touch? This was definitely not for the faint of heart.
Hey, Charlie, that's in some way.
And finally, on part 2 of day 4, we visited the actual northernmost border of Ghana. Watch the Heritage Caravan Diaries, day 4, part 2, every weekday.
Hello. Welcome to Class Act once again. It's another amazing week. I hope you had a great weekend. Welcome. This is your virtual classroom. My name is Mauto Afi Sade. When you see me, you know it's time for English language. So don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. Hi, welcome back from that short break. As I said earlier, today we'll be doing something in English language. We've been doing quite a lot already. We've done grammar, we've done composition, we've done literature. Oh, last week was amazing. We did literature and we mentioned a lot of things. If you were not with us, please join us today and don't ever miss a class again. Last week we looked at oral literature, written literature, we looked at poetry, drama and prose. For today we are going to look at article writing. So we have gone right back to composition. We've done formal letters when it comes to composition. We've done informal letters. Today we want to look at article writing. Why are we learning all the essay types? We are learning all of them so that you would have options going into exams. We don't want you to be stuck up on only one essay type so that without that, you have nothing else to write. Or even if that is the one most difficult question in the group, you are forced to write it because that's the only one you know about. So it's good to study all the types of essays there are. Once you have your content or your information, knowing the features of every kind of essay gives you more room to choose, more options, so that you're always comfortable going into exams. So article writing. The first thing we want to look at by the end of today, our hope is that we'll be able to explain what article writing is all about, states the objectives of article writing as in why is it there to start with, and states the features of article writing, and of course look at our vocabulary for today. Okay, so let's kick in and start with articles generally. What is an article? That's the biggest question today. What's an article? When we talk about articles, we're talking about a piece of writing meant for a large audience. Almost sounds like literature, isn't it? So articles are writings or pieces of writing meant for a large audience. And so we are talking about schools, we're talking about nations, we're talking about different countries or all countries in the world. An article is a piece of writing that's meant for a large audience. It's a piece of writing that expresses one's opinions on societal issues. So if you have something to say about any issue at all, you can use the medium of an article to express your opinions. What do you have to say about it? Do you have an argument for or against? Do you have some discussion you want to put out there? Use articles. It's a great way to communicate what you're thinking or what you're feeling about anything in the society. So articles are there. They're pieces of writing and they're there to express one's opinions about issues in the society. It may be on topics of interest of the writer, so the writer's topics of interest. So I could be there and I have a topic of interest. I get up one day and I write an article on it. Okay, I share my thoughts and my ideas or my opinions on that particular topic. And then it's maybe related to some current issues. So you can come up with an article or write an article if there are any issues going on currently where you're located, either in your school, in your community, in your nation or the city, to talk about anything at all that's happening currently. You have something to say about it, you use an article to talk about it. And the topic can either be serious or not so serious. So it doesn't always have to be serious issues that come up in articles. It could be something really casual, entertaining, just for fun. So articles can be on serious topics or they can be on not so serious topics as well. What's the main motive behind writing articles? Because we did say earlier that articles are for a large audience. The main motive behind writing articles is so that they could be published either in the newspaper or in magazines, either national magazines, international magazines, or school magazines. So you're writing an article with a motive that it could be published in the newspaper or in magazines, or it could be posted on blogs and so on and so forth. You're putting it out there. So any medium that will put it out there, that's your motive. Once you're writing an article, the motive is, I want to put it out there. So you are either putting it out there through the newspapers, or you're putting it out there through journals or magazines, or you're using the internet to put it out there so people can appreciate it, read it, and have something out of it. Okay? All right. Now, the objectives of article writing is the next thing I want us to focus on. And when we talk about the objectives of article writing, basically all we are saying is, why must we write them to start with? If you remember last week when we were looking at literature, we said that literature is there to enlighten, educate, entertain. That's why today I said what we are doing sort of sounds like literature. And because we said literature is written works, and we did mention that apart from books, there could be articles as well, there is some kind of a relationship there. Articles are there purposely to educate or to entertain, to criticize, to correct, or to stop a growing problem. Let me explain those very quickly. So you can write an article on an issue to educate people on the particular issue. So it could be on health, it could be on food, it could be on religion, it could be on science, on medicine, on education. But you're writing with the purpose that you want to educate people. You want to put some facts and information out there so people can benefit and get some knowledge out of it. And articles are also there to inform people. So you're writing an article, so those who may not know something about some issue would now be informed, either as to what to do about the issue. So informing and education sort of sound